being 6'9" and like them young is actually crazy. Cause how the fuck could yo, you feel me? Let me chill before.
Oh yeah, you need to chill, bro.
Like. Ranking pedos by freak level, 2024 edition. F tier being jail time and S tier being Diddy's disciples. First up, we got Grandmaster Diddy.
The one and only.
Man, like, bro, he is putting up a very, very good case for pedo of the year. Like,
he's putting up numbers, bro.
Dropping low numbers for touching kids. But let this be known, this guy's been a freak since the 90s. I mean, it was kind of obvious ever since he started his own record label. I mean, like, why do you think he named it Bad Boy Records? Well,
it's not very bad boy. Oh my gosh.
I bet that's why he signed Biggie too. But once he found out that Big was looking in different directions, he quickly changed his mind and forcibly made him look one direction. Up while he was in his casket. I mean, come on, bro. We all know that Diddy has something to do with that man's killing, bro. But one thing I do know for certain is that Meek Mill didn't make the same mistake that Big did. Well, he did make a big mistake. It was just in his asshole. Kidding. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Meek wanted it to happen. And the only mistake that Meek made was not wearing a butt plug. Back on topic though. This man Diddy has had a long history with his meat. I mean, his body count is insane. Meek Mill, Usher, Justin Bieber. Yes, I said Justin Bieber. When he was a kid too, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga got him young.
Nah, man. Diddy really is a top level freak. He is a professional freak, bro. He be putting up the numbers. And the crazy thing is like, people have known this for a while, but it wasn't until recently that, like, you know, people felt comfortable actually start saying it. I don't even think anybody from the industry really has, like, shared a personal story about Meek Mill. I could be wrong. Not Meek Mill, but about Diddy. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. But yeah, we know Diddy is a freak. He is a gooner, man. A gooner through and through.
Yo, this nigga Diddy convinced Justin Bieber's parents to let Justin stay with Diddy in his mansion alone for 3 months so that Diddy could suck up all the talent out of Justin.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, the threesomes were probably insane, torturous, horrible, deplorable. But that's like putting a big juicy steak in front of a fucking pit bull and expecting that shit not to get slurped up. Bad choice of words. Like that nigga Usher was probably singing tunes to JB while he was taking Diddy. Your family, let me chill, actually.
you better chill. Diddy gonna come for you.
Trafficking this year, which makes absolutely zero sense. And plus, I know this nigga Diddy had connections, bro. Why didn't you just get Jeff Epps to do that shit? Like that boy Epps already had a whole operation going on, bro. Yo, why couldn't y'all just?
He already have the infrastructure for it, man.
This is why I think this nigga was just a pure villain. Cause just why, bro? Like you're dead ass doing it for the love of the game at that point. You've never seen a villain like that before, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Give him a supermax contract
for the love of the game.
Final rating 9.8. He's going into the tier that's named after him, bro.
The Diddy disciples.
Next up, Chris Tyson.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
All right, Chris Tyson. I think that is, they are the person that was in the Mr. Beast videos. I don't think I've ever shared my opinion on Chris Tyson because like it's very controversial. Not my opinion, just talking about him is very controversial. And you know, I like having a channel. I like not being shadow banned and having my channel demonetized. So I'm gonna keep my opinion to itself. But you ever seen Flight's reactions? I'm a huge believer in do what you want, whatever makes you happy. But now that this whole story about Chris Tyson has been leaked, has come out and everything, I feel like people are like more comfortable hating on them now. I almost slipped up. I feel like more people are just way more comfortable hating on them now, you know? Even though they probably hated him before, now they feel like they have a reason to have hate on Chris Tyson. Let's go ahead and see what he did though.
Start this off like this. That person is a pedo. Amen. I don't care what gender they are. They like kids. Like, why are people so worried about the wrong thing? I could have a goddamn, he got a penis or a vagina. That nigga likes touching kids.
And that's a funny thing. And me myself, I just said that. People always start off with like, and you know, I don't care, you know, if you like boys, if you like girls, or if you want to, you know, transition, if you want to do, you know, it doesn't matter. Cap. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It really truly doesn't matter. But like, come on, man. We all have our opinion on it.
We have a person who faps.
I'm African. It's just very different for me. It's very different for me. That's really what it is. I grew up in an African household. It is just very different. we were brought up to, you know, go to church 3 times a week and to not engage in any of that Western kind of love.
Goddamn, he got a penis or a vagina. That nigga likes touching kids. You have a person who faps to CP drawing, and y'all are worried about it being considered fapping or fingering. It does not matter. And to the people who are defending this creep but are degrading Dr. Disrespect, y'all are fake. Keep the same energy all the way around, or don't comment about this shit at all. Don't switch up either, like Kristen to his wife and kids. I ain't got no problem with that guy wanting to be a bad bitch. You can be a bad bitch and be involved in your son's life. Maybe that was a problem. He wanted to be too involved. All I do know, though, is that your childhood best friend wants nothing to do with you no more. And it's because you're dragging his reputation through the mud. But I'm sure you love to participate.
You got booted straight off the island.
It's been pretty rough recently, but I'm sure Ava loves it rough. Final rating 8.1. And for their tier, I'm gonna give him B for bad bitch. Next is 2 Man.
Oh, isn't he dead?
Very real with y'all, bro.
He's
when
dead, right?
News broke out, I didn't even know who this guy was.
I didn't know him. I don't know who he is still.
Look at the top of his head. Give his barber a life goddamn sentence right next to 2 Man. Oh, wait. Damn! Apparently, he got exposed to liking minors, and allegedly, he even had a 17-year-old girlfriend. And the reason I know this is because he's tweeted all of this information out himself. Now, obviously, this guy wasn't right in the head, especially when you do some dumbass shit like that.
Guys, why is this such a popular thing whenever you get big or famous on YouTube, Twitch, whatever your platform is, that you just you just want someone who is underage? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing, bro? Like, left and right, people get exposed. Streamers, content creators in general. Why is that a common theme that I'm starting to see, bro? Why, man? Because I used to think it was only like for like the Minecraft, Roblox community. Like, I always thought it was just contained there because, you know, you're playing a very childish game. Childish meaning like mostly kids play it. So, you know, being an adult, having your whole like, you know, audience, fan base, having most of your content revolve around a very childlike game. I thought it was just contained there, but no. Oh no, it has spread. All you gotta do is be a content creator nowadays, and then suddenly like a switch flips in your head and you're like, you know, that kid looking kind of bad right now. Hold on, like what, man? What? The youngest I'll do, bro, and I'm 28. The youngest that I would do, me personally, being a 28-year-old, 22. That's the youngest I can do. Preferably, I like to keep it at 24. But if I have to give you the absolute youngest, 22 is the absolute youngest. I need you to be out of college already. I need you to be able to legally drink. Like, how stupid would you feel like having to, you know, like sneak your significant other drinks? They can't even go to the club with you. They can't even go to bars with you because they're underage. That's just me personally. I know the age of consent is 18, 17 in some states. But 22 is the youngest I can do.
But honestly, even though he's a pedo, it is sad to see another life lost. Even though he was trying to make little girls lose a couple other things. Final rating, 8.2. And he's also being put in B tier to honor his new best friend, Ted Bundy. Next up is T. Nichols.
Don't know this guy.
Right, so T was exposed for messaging a 17-year-old girl some pretty heinous things. These messages were actually exposed by the girl herself. And if you look at the text messages, you will find out pretty quickly why she exposed these messages. I mean, just look at what this guy was
saying. Is he a real freak?
I want to slap my dick on your pussy. Choking and slapping you while you take my whole dick in your pussy.
That man is hungry.
Till you cream on my face.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
This is not 50 Shades, bitch. Who the fuck do you think you are?
That brother's starving.
Fucking TV show or some shit. Yeah, you're right. To Catch a Predator. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I want your creamy pussy into my fingers. My brother is a fine guy. He has no excuses. So this didn't stop him from making some. But he deadass made a whole PowerPoint of excuses just to avoid accountability. Like, part of me can't even be mad, bro. Like, that takes dedication. Only thing is that his dedication is to busting in minors. Although the only thing that's gonna be getting busted in for a while is his ass in prison. Don't drop the soap, big boy, and keep that asshole closed, or else you'll find out how big your holes are. Final rating 8.9. And also for the tier list, I'm gonna give him an A tier. Next, we got Jeff.
That brother was starving.
Man,
we all
Jeff
know
Epp
him.
is a true GOAT in the Predator game. 18-time winner of the MVP
He called him a GOAT.
award, led the league in assists and splashes. He even had the #1 recruiting class every single year up until his early retirement, and had all of the top facilities.
We all know that
even
he
though
did it
had
off
some
himself.
Very, very generous donors.
He was taking.
I'm talking about Bill Clinton, the MJ of Predators. Every young Pred studies his game, desiring
Take notes.
just like him. Just like he desired to be inside kids. I mean, the man liked him so much that he made a whole ass island for him and his buddies just so they can do their diddler activities.
I do feel like the mega
he's from
rich
Hollywood.
are some
Epp
weirdos.
was like the
They gotta
weird
be.
kid in high school that always threw the parties. I mean, he was the man, bro. Like, everybody loved this guy.
He's that
While
teacher
he
in
was
high
like
school
this.
that's a little
As soon
too
as the feds
friendly with
came
the
to shut
girls.
down the party, everybody ran on him. and
Y'all know who I
left him
mean.
with the blame. Even worse,
I'll have that
his
teacher
real
right now.
friends killed him, or allegedly, that is. He's probably on a new island for diddling some midgets with Diddy and shit. I mean, Diddy and Epp would be like prime Shaq and Kobe. I mean, just call them racist splash
Prime
brothers.
Shaq and Kobe.
Or the ass brothers. This is it. If Jeff's actually fucking midgets, then he's probably just paying homage to his fallen brother, Stephen Hawking, who apparently loved watching little Asian midgets do math problems while being naked. And even though they didn't release the race of the midgets, it's kind of obvious, bro.
Rich and
It's like
famous people are
seeing
some
a
freaks,
Hellcat
man.
being driven in Atlanta. Like, let's all be real here, bro. We all know that Ling Ling's not behind that wheel. And we also know
It's a nigga.
LaQuavion not solving that math problem. Unless it's phrased like this. Final rating, 9.9. Barely edges Diddy for top place.
Yeah.
Even though I'm pretty sure
You
that's
gotta
not
give him the
whole
top
difference.
rating. Like, come on.
Plus, I know he got piped in prison, especially since he's the Predator. Just like the cameraman for Kaiser.
Oh,
Alright, so Chris also got
I heard about
exposed for
this,
text
but
reminders, his
don't know.
situation's
Wait, let me read his messages.
alright, so
I'll put my hole down your throat. Just pick your keg up and put you inside. Just slowly, no joke. Like, why do you message like this? Bro, I don't get it, man. Like, that's something you do over like a FaceTime call. I'm not talking about, actually contacting minors. Like, even if the woman is, of consent, she's old enough and everything. Why would you ever text something like this, bro? My fear is that, like, I don't even want to say it's a fear because, like, I truly don't even be talking like this anymore. I did have a little gooner face. Where, I was starving, just a little bit. When your brother was starving. But that's something you do on FaceTime or on Snapchat where the messages disappear, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. You go and text it where they can just screenshot it and expose you at any time. And as I said, I'm not talking about minors. I'm talking about women of consent, women your age, women you can actually legally pop out with. Why text, man? Gotta hit them with the disappearing messages.
Chris also got exposed for texting minors, but his situation is a little bit different. See, apparently the girl who was texting actually lied about her age, but she eventually came clean once shit started getting serious.
But he didn't care, though.
This nigga didn't start getting freaky until he found out that she wasn't of age. It was like he smelled young blood.
So that's what turned him on.
He wanted to bounce the suckle ball on it. And suck he did, or he wanted her to do. Because if you read these text messages,
I read them.
I could just imagine rubbing dick on your
Oh
pussy.
my gosh.
I'll put my whole dick down your throat.
I feel like
and
this is gonna be the
just
video that gets me clapped.
you while I choke you. No joke, my dick hard as fuck right now. You would let me fuck you like right now. Like, god damn, this is a fucking freak. He texts with that New York ass accent too, so everything sounds more aggressive. Talking about your pussy probably dumb wet right now, huh? Yeah, your asshole finna be dumb wet too in prison. The main thing I don't understand about this whole situation is that this nigga is literally Carson ass cameraman. Who I'ma just
You can
let
get
know
bitches,
gets
bro.
mountains of pussy.
Dick rider!
Which means this nigga is around grown ass.
That's what I'm saying.
24/7, every single day.
You already have
And
viable
he's still chose to
clientele.
get a minor. 9.1 in 8.
That is some
I ain't never
crazy,
seen such a dumbass in my
crazy
life.
thought
Next up,
process.
without the disrespect.
All right,
Which y'all
and he
suck
just
a
dropped
dick
like.
to save y'all mom's life. Yeah,
Okay.
I actually said that. But if you want to see me say more wild shit, tap into the streams. See, I stream every month. If I set up a gate, it's just asking it. Also, go tap. Guy has a beautiful.
All right, Dr. Disrespect. So apparently, like, he dropped a video like explaining his situation. So this video, the one I'm currently watching right now, this may be a little outdated, but I vaguely know the story. Like a Twitch, someone who works at Twitch. I don't know where they worked at Twitch, but I think it was his like partner manager at Twitch. Basically, blew the whistle and said the reason why Dr. Disrespect was banned on Twitch was because he got caught messaging a minor and this and that. But then Dr. Disrespect apparently like sued Twitch because that wasn't the real reason. And he wasn't really engaging in, inappropriate messages with the minor. So I don't know if it's true or if it's not true, but the way these streamers are acting nowadays, you really can't put it past them. But like I said, I really don't know if it's true or not.
Very real. This situation just confuses me. This guy has a beautiful wife, a young little girl of his own, and millions of young fans who watch this man, look up to him, and love him every single day. So why the fuck do you love these kids back so much? Actually got caught texting a 16-year-old on Twitch Whispers. But this is why he got banned on Twitch a while back and blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know the drama. I don't gotta explain it to y'all. Here's where I get confused though. See, during this whole timeline, Doc admits publicly online that he cheated on his wife, which was always kind of fishy to me. Not the cheating part though. I mean, like that is like a 6'9" rich white man.
Yeah,
but him making
rich
that
people
shit
cheat.
public
Go
kinda
figure.
confused me. Cause see, look, he didn't cheat publicly, so why would he make a private matter public? It doesn't make sense. Well, I'll tell you why I think he had to make this shit public. I think his wife found out about that 16-year-old he was texting. And while I also think that this guy's a serial cheater, and I don't think that 16-year-old was the only girl he was cheating with, his wife probably found out that that was one of the girls he was cheating with and just wasn't going
And
for
there
that.
was
But
others.
and I mean, when you have a 6'9" rich husband who you also had a kid with, it's kind of hard to leave that situation. So for him to someone make it up to her, I think she made him publicly apologize. All in all I gotta say is being 6'9" and like them young is actually crazy. Cause how the fuck could your dick even fit? You feel me? Let me chill before.
Oh yeah,
That
you
shit
need to
don't
chill,
fit,
bro.
Like no, like that's like you feel me?
You need to chill, man. You need to chill,
rating
man.
9, and I'm putting him in tier D or Doc does dick.
All right, who we got next?
Even though
Was
he's
that
like 6'9",
Sneeko I saw?
think his asshole would be hard to fit into.
Sneeko,
Now,
I've seen him on Twitter.
Sneeko hasn't had any allegations made upon him. But let this be known, this man very much so likes kids. Let me put y'all on. Sneeko has said live on stream multiple times that he feels like there should not be an age of consent.
What do you think the age of consent should be, Sneeko?
This is not an important conversation.
You don't think f***ing kids are not as an important conversation? What do you think the age of consent should be?
I think it should be at a developed age.
What is a developed age?
Told
What
you.
was the age?
I just told you at a developed age.
Sneeko thinks
me a
you should be able
number.
to 9-year-olds.
And
Oh my
get
God.
this. The reason why he believes this is because in the Bible and Quran, it doesn't say that there should be an age
Oh,
of legal consent.
Lord.
Like the Quran also says not to watch your
It's
girl
only a
get
matter of
fucked in
time
front
at
you,
this
but
point,
You didn't
bro.
follow that shit, didn't you? You and your PETA homies are just twisting the good books of the Quran in the Bible. And it's sad.
Bro,
to
what?
see, bro, 'cause I know of 3 big black buff niggas that would love your services in prison every single night until you realize consent laws actually matter, even though you won't be. Have fun getting your asshole torn. Final rating, 9.5. He's going into C tier for cack. I missed.
Yeah, that man is a gooner, bro. Because just answering that question, like once you become a developed age, we all know what that doesn't mean. That doesn't mean 18. Because girls develop what, like 11, 12? Develop, I think develop means like the first time they get their period, if I'm not mistaken, right? Like the moment they can biologically start having kids. I think that's what develop means, bro. Sneeko, I don't know what ever possessed you to just come out and say that, bro. But y'all bugging. Y'all are bugging. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping, man. These streamers, man, it kind of makes me ashamed to consider myself a streamer, bro. Because what? Why would you say something like that? Why would you say something like that? Oh my God. I already saw the next one. It's Drake.
Mr. Old Sneaker, man. Just like I'm Mr. Old Drake. You know, ever since the Kendrick and Drake beef, Drake's just been on a downward spiral, bro. I mean, he went from being on the top of the world to wanting to be on top of Millie Bobby Brown.
You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like,
That was very questionable.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
Giving
yeah,
a
he's great.
14-year-old
Teenage
dating
girl dating advice.
That's crazy.
It's probably some of the most predatorial shit you can do. And I don't care how you twist that shit, bro. Like, Drake is not gay. He's not related to her, so why is he texting her about boys? Like, what are we
I don't get
talking
it
about?
either,
Don't
man.
forget He also
Drake.
kissed and touched a 17-year-old while on stage.
I heard he
After
didn't know,
acknowledging
though.
that she was 17. Like,
Oh,
it's just a
never
groupie,
mind.
And it's so obvious too. And there's probably hundreds of other things that this man has done too, but like, I ain't gonna lie, Drake keeps his secrets pretty unwrapped. Hey, minor. Yeah, I think it's you're getting a 9. But besides that, that's it. Appreciate y'all for watching. Follow up.
And the thing about Drake is like, if a story like that were to ever come out about Drake, like it would be so believable. it would be so believable, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people are just waiting for that moment where like it just breaks the internet and he gets exposed or something. I don't know.